If root 3 is irrational number, if root 3 is irrational number, then we shall prove by method of contradiction by assuming that root 3 is a rational number. And the rational number uh, is a number that you can write in form of a fraction where your denominator b is not equal to 0, and in rational number you get the greatest common divisor is always 1. So assuming that our root 3 is a rational number, it means you can write root 3 as a over b, and we are saying that our b should not be equal to 0. So what do you get? You get it is root 3 is equals to a over b, then you just square both sides to remove the root. So that it is 3 is equivalent to a squared over b squared. And multiplying the root by b squared on both sides, you get it is 3b squared is equals to a squared. So you get that our a squared is a multiple of 3. You can just assume it is your a squared is like 3m, which means our a also is a multiple of 3. You can just write it as 3n. So once again, just go back where you have your a, you just replace with 3n, and we say it will be 3n when it is squared should be equivalent to our b, which is 3b squared. So once again, once you square this, you get it is 9n squared is equivalent to 3b squared. So just divide by 3, divide by 3, and you are getting it is 3n squared is equivalent to b squared. So once again, you are getting that our b squared also is a multiple of 3, which means it's 3 multiplied by something like k. And this, you can say your b also was a multiple of 3. It can be like 3 multiplied by something z. So once again, since we started by saying that assuming this one is a rational number, and rational number, your a and b should have at least a GCD, which is equivalent to 1. The highest common divisor should be 1. But in our case, we are getting that a has a factor which is 3, and b also has a factor which is 3. So it means that a and b is not agreeing with our first assumption that it is a rational number, since they share another factor which is 3. So it is you finish by saying it is by contradiction. It's by contradiction uh, that root root 3 is irrational number, simply because you cannot just write and leave your answer as 3 over 6 when actually you still have another factor you can cancel and get and but from our first assumption we assume that our GCD is 1, but we finally get that we still have another greater device size which is 3. That is the end of that